Hello world of YouTube, thank you so much for watching today's vlog, thank you so much for even clicking on today's vlog. In today's vlog, I'm not really sure exactly what it's going to entail. It's definitely going to entail beating that face a little bit, and my zit is healing a little bit. As you can see, I just woke up. It is currently 8:26 p.m. Joe just went to Subway to get me a foot-long sub and some broccoli cheese soup. Whenever he gets back with it, I may or may not expose the sandwich itself and put it on display, but I will not eat it on camera because I refuse to do so, and I made a promise and I'm going to stick to it. But if you're wondering why I'm speaking so clearly, it's because, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, that CVS stuff that I got was bogus. Like, it was working very temporarily, but like the benzocaine stuff that came with it, and no, this is the one, yeah. The CVS brand, yes, that. It has benzocaine, which is like in the same class, in the same family as lidocaine, and sis, bro, everybody in between, it wasn't cutting it. It just was not cutting it. It was not getting the job done. It says to use it only 4 times a day, but I mean, it's like lidocaine and like kind of like Orajel in the same class as that too. Excuse me. So I absolutely used it 10 times a day. You can ask my friend Chrissy. Thank God for you, Chrissy. Once again, like, thank you so much. Like, this video is is pretty much dedicated to you for talking me off the ledge, like, literally, genuinely, and actually all night long. All morning long. Like, because it's still the same day, technically. I mean, no, it still is, because from 12:32 a.m. exactly, today, on, October, whatever it is, I think I'll flip the camera. I think it's like the 17th or so, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But we've been talking all day, and whenever I post this, it'll be the next day probably, because it's already 8:30, and I'm going to do some cuts and edits and stuff, and do a makeup look, and change clothes, and not wear what I slept in, etc. But, also we have our little heater going for the first time, because it's like below 50 degrees here in Texas, which is finally, like, you know, autumn, fall, winter time, which I'm super stoked about. But back to why I'm speaking so clearly, and I have no tooth pain. It's because Joe is a saint, and he found this stuff from the Red Cross that I actually needed. As you can see, I wasn't making it up. It's a real thing. It actually exists. Yes, and also thank you to Chrissy for telling me they had it at Walmart, because Joe like scoured the entire like Nederland area to find it. But it comes in a very similar tube. That's why it's very misleading. But this is what it looks like, and it has the Red Cross emblem on it, as you can see, and it contains clove oil. But the active ingredient is 85% eugenol oil, and it's spelled EUGENOL. And I thought that the active ingredient was clove oil, but the inactive ingredient, like to give it the flavor, is clove oil. And when I tell you that I can slap myself in the face, I mean, it's like I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Thank you, Jackie, for pointing out that in one of my last vlogs, because I was like, I'm something and bright-eyed and something, and I couldn't remember bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but that's what it is. So thank you for pointing that out. By the way, also, Joe surprised me the other day. I can't believe I forgot to vlog this because I was so excited. With like some actual, like, it's 100 milliliters of Burberry London for men. I don't know if you can see it where it says Burberry or not, but it even comes in like the exact packaging is from like either 1995 or 1996. I don't remember, but he got it on freaking Etsy. They have vintage shops and stuff like that, which I was unaware of. I had no idea. And when I tell you that it smells like the 90s, like the mid-90s, it smells like the mid-90s. It smells so good. And let's face it, your girl likes to smell like the mid-90s, and she's very nostalgic for those days, and she misses the mid-90s. But I have not even opened YouTube yet. I haven't even checked my comments, which I know I'm going to have a ton because you guys are the absolute best, and I have so much fun corresponding with you guys. I hope you know that. I hope you never forget that. But I'm going to end this part of the vlog. The pets are soaking up the heater. They love it. Because the house is so small, we just have like a little space heater, and it goes all the way up to like 85 degrees, which we rarely in Texas need it all the way up to 85 degrees. Right now it's on 70, and it's very warm in here. Very warm, and plus heat rises, and like my head touches the ceiling pretty much anyway, as you can see. But yeah, now I'm starting to rant and ramble, and I won't bore you guys. This vlog is going to be a little bit, a little bit, I hope a little bit, but actually I hope a lot more exciting than, yesterday's vlog. I have a little surprise planned for this weekend that involves Joe. I know how much of a fan you guys are of Joe, and how sweet and how nice and how loving you think that he is, because you're not far off. He's very much all those things. But, I'm very proud of myself for not feeling very great, and still washing off my makeup, and whenever I woke up and Joe, like, showed me, like, that he got that stuff from the the Red Cross, I mean, that he found it, and I was just like, oh my god, the hugest weight was just, like, lifted off my shoulders. I was like, thank you so much. Like, I might have even teared up. Like, it's been that painful. Like, you can ask Chrissy, like, Chrissy, whenever you see this, like, let everybody know in the comments down below, please, like, how, like, I was sending her videos just, like, holding my mouth like this, like, I mean, it's like, that's the only way I could talk, and because that benzocaine stuff would numb it for, like, 5 minutes, and then I would just go put another cotton pellet on it, and that's just, I mean, that's not good to over-medicate and overuse the stuff, you know what I mean, like, when you're not supposed to. So, yeah, and, like, sorry about, like, vlogging from my bathroom mirror, because that's where you guys are right now, kind of, but, it just seemed appropriate, because that's where my medicine cabinet is, actually. It's actually even... Oh, speaking of medicine, some of my lotion fell out of the medicine cabinet, but I shouldn't have even opened it in the first place. That was a silly bitch move on my part. But, how are you guys today, by the way? I'm such a rude hostess. Like, I forgot to even ask. How are you guys? I hope you're having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. But Joe is calling. It might be in regards to my Subway, so I will see you guys in a minute. I love you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Okay, so, minor clarification, and I just wanted to, make a correction. Joe, whenever Joe was calling about my Subway, he was calling to tell me that the Subway at the, convenience store, adjacent to where we live, actually closes at 7:30, and it's 8:30, so it's like, really? I'm an hour late. But it's fine. They had some, they also have a little restaurant in there where they cook stuff, and it's like a locally owned convenience store, and they have like homemade egg rolls and like these things called pizza sticks, which I'm not really sure what they are, but Joe got me a big bottle of ranch, because I mean I dip everything in ranch, including egg rolls, and I think I have some soy sauce that I saved from the last time we got Chinese food, so that'll be really good, and I think he said there were some things, like some Crispix somethings, or some kind of chicken something that I wasn't even familiar with what it was, but I was like, okay. And then, so he's on the phone with me, and like he's talking to, apparently he like has some sort of repertoire or like relationship with the clerk, the convenience store clerk, or the store owner, I'm not really sure who it was. They seemed to know each other very well, because they were like having small talk, like behind the scenes, like, you know, while I was on the phone with him. And he was just like, that stuff's like 3 hours old. It's been under the heat lamp for like 3 hours. You know, you can just have it. And so, like, I don't even know how much it is and stuff, but it's probably like all fried stuff, like that's like super unhealthy. And I definitely don't recommend eating it. But like today's kind of like my binge day, just being honest. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna eat a lot of it, and, if you guys want, I'll show it to you, but really, I don't know, the more I'll, like, mention, like, or even suggest, like, showing you guys food, and then I'm just like, what's the point? Like, I mean, it's like, I have eating issues, so it's like, I just don't want to trigger anybody, I never want to trigger anyone, and, if I can avoid doing so at any cost, like, I'll do it, even if it means, like, never showing food on camera again, which, honestly, you guys, if you want me to be completely honest, it's not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal to not show food on camera. Like, mukbangs aren't that big of a deal. Like, I've even stopped watching them. I've stopped watching them myself, too. Like, they're a fad. They're not going to be around forever. Like, the ones that have millions of subscribers and stuff, like, they might have some subscribers for a while and stuff, but they're gonna go down. The count's gonna drop. The views are gonna drop. Because people are going to realize as a society that it's a very socially irresponsible thing to do, and to put out there, and to just like, just to show yourself eating like a slob. It's like, yes, like, you're putting on a show and stuff, but honestly, like, whenever I would do a mukbang, I would eat on camera, like, I would smack as much as possible, talk with my mouth open, just, like, and be gross, because that's what all the mukbangers did, and / do, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I did. I would, like, ham it up for the camera, and that's not right. Like, that's not what a YouTube video should be. I'm sorry, and that's what they all do. And yes, I'm saying they. I'm not racist against mukbangers. I watch mukbangers of all creeds and colors and whatever, and religious backgrounds. It doesn't matter. But no, they all just put on for the camera and smack and use way too much sauce and just promote an unhealthy lifestyle. And yes, like you could say it's the same. It's the same thing as like you know, video games like promoting, you know, school shootings and, you know, being responsible for them and promoting violence and etc. It's not the same thing. Eating disorders are so much different, and it's been statistically proven, like I mentioned whenever I announced that I was never doing a mukbangs again, that, you know, people with eating disorders watch these channels, these mukbang channels, so they like don't binge, or they watch them while they're binging so they can feel like they're getting like double fed or twice as fed, and it's wrong. It's wrong to me. I'm not telling you to not. I would never like try to, you know, dissuade anyone away from watching anything they enjoy. But really think about what a mukbang is and like what it consists of and what it really means. And you might kind of like, you know, scratch your head for a second and be like, maybe that's not for me. But do it on your own accord. Don't take my word for it. Never take my word for anything. I'm just a YouTuber, just living his little old gay Texan boy life out here and doing his thing. But I will catch you guys in the next part of the vlog. Joe will be home any second with my surprise, really unhealthy, greasy fried food that I'm really way too excited about. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next part of the vlog. Oh, hello. Either like I think third part of this vlog. No, you're not mistaken. That is Joe snoring in the background. He's definitely sawing some logs, as some would say. He's very, very tuckered out and very, very tired. So like anybody that's going to comment on the phone and be like, you're so rude for vlogging like in the same room where your boyfriend's sleeping. Does it sound like he's waking up to you? I didn't think so. But if you're wondering what inspired this look, this one right here, that intense green, spooky, you could say spooky lip, that insane Fenty Beauty chills, because, you know, Halloween is so chill-inducing and everything. Highlight on that Cupid's bow as well as those cheeks. Yes, and I used my Morphe 35K palette to complete this eye look. And I was like, I did very, very minimal blush, no bronzer even this time, and I think it's a really, really pretty look. I think it's one of my favorites I've ever done. I know I say that a lot, but I think it's really unique, and it's definitely you know, Vlogoween inspired and Halloween themed, and that's the look I was going for, was something Halloween themed. I'm also wearing my vest. Oh, you can see my ring light. Oh, not professional. Sorry about that. I'm just kidding. Who cares? You can see it. You can see my vest better. You can see the ring light. But I'm wearing my vintage vest from the '60s that was given to me by my grandfather on my mother's side, my maternal grandfather, Peepaw Sam. And this was wait, no, it was given to me by my grandmother. I don't know where's my mind. Maybe it's in the gutter. Where I left my lover. What an expensive fate. Name that song. Comment down below. If you stand this I'll say chick, woman, girl as much as I do. But no, this is like my grandmother, whenever she was pregnant with my mother in 1970, she actually wore this exact vest to the Cher concert at the Lake Charles Civic Center in Louisiana. And it's just, I hold it so close and near and dear to my heart, and I don't wear it enough on camera, but you know, it's kind of chilly out, and my tooth is relaxed and stuff, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to pay homage to my grandmother, and it's just so cool that my mother, when she was like, my grandmother, whenever she wore this to the Cher concert, and also, like, obviously, like, who doesn't stand and adore, like, and worship Cher, you know what I mean? If you don't like Cher, you're like, you don't deserve citizenship in any country. I'm sorry, you just don't. That might be a little bit harsh, actually, now that I'm rethinking that. What were you thinking, Steez? What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Steven? I don't know. But it's just so cool when it gives me this, like, nostalgic feeling, knowing that I was inside, my mom was inside of my grandmother at the concert. She was pregnant with my mom, who gave birth to me, and it's just so cool, and it has so much history, and I love a piece of clothing with a really, really good story. But what do you guys think of this makeup look? Does it have you shook? Are you impressed? Do you think it has Halloween vibes? Do you like this vest? I hope that you do. I already walked you guys through, like, the makeup look and everything, and, you guys get to hear the glorious snoring in the background. I'm just kidding. I love you, Joe. He sleeps so hard and he works so hard and he deserves to be able to snore and sleep like that in peace. And I'm not disturbing him, so don't nobody please leave any hate comments, not that I ever get any. By the way, I just wanted to do some quick shout outs. I did write them down on my arm, not even kidding, on my arm. Michael Walker, you're the best. Glitter Eyes Queen, you're new to my channel, but you're amazing, and we actually plan to collaborate. You're fantastic. Vicky, you know who you are. We've been rising together since the beginning of our friendship. Kisses. Martha, you're relatively new to my channel, but you've slowly and surely become one of my favorites. I adore you. I love you. You're the best. Rennie, of course, from Rennie Mitchell Australian Vlogs, whom I will link her in the description box down below, as well as Vicky, and as well as Glitter Eyes Queen. I forgot to mention that, as well as Michael Walker, because they deserve the recognition because they're all amazing creators and they're very supportive of me, and it's the least I could do, and I always give credit where it is due. Charlotte Stevens, you're also relatively new to my channel, but I'm thinking about it, and I can't imagine my channel without you being there in the comment section. You really do brighten up my day every single day, and I look forward to your comments. I really do. Rebecca Reinhardt, you know who you are. You're fantastic. I've been meaning to shout you out for so long. You've been here for months, and you've always been nothing but supportive, and I want to be friends with you too in real life. I really do. Okay, Kelly from, The Self-Worth Habit on YouTube. You can find her there. I will also link her in the description down below. Everyone I will mention, I will link in the description down below if they have a YouTube, if they actually post YouTube videos and they're a YouTuber on the world of YouTube, or whatever, however you want to put it, whatever, it doesn't matter, I don't know. Okay, Chrissy, my dear Chrissy, everybody that I've mentioned probably is aware of who Chrissy is because she comments on every single one of my videos. She watches every single one of my videos, and she's so supportive of every single one of my videos. And not only that, we're friends behind the scenes. We text and have a personal life, and I love her more than anything. I love you, Chrissy. Can't wait to see this. Jackie Edwards, Jacqueline Edwards, you're the best. I'm so glad that we were able to raise the funds for your GoFundMe. I hope that's not like a spoiler alert, or you mind me sharing that. I'm just really genuinely excited that I could do anything to help in that process, even if it wasn't financial, because you deserve it, and you're a single mom, and you're an amazing person. Jennifer, or Candied Cupcakes, who is a YouTuber, so like I said, I will link her in the description box down below, but we've been our 1-year friendship anniversary is coming up, and I honestly, literally, genuinely, and actually consider her like my big sister, like my biological big sister. We have so much in common. We have a lot of the same features, mannerisms, and characteristics, and she's just the best. She really is my big sister, and I love you, Jennifer, whenever you see this. Kisses. Billy, you're brand new to my channel. You may be commented on 3 videos, but Billie, spelled just like Billie Eilish, how she spells it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a new subscriber, a new viewer, and a new commenter, because your presence here is very much appreciated. I hope that you never question that. Okay. Sarah, my dear Sarah, you've been around the block with me for a while. You've seen me go from basic bitch to not so basic bitch in a short period of time, so it's cool that you've gotten to see the evolution of me on YouTube, and I've really enjoyed getting to know you in the comment section. I really have. You seem like an amazing person. You are also someone that I would like to meet in real life, as well as the majority of the people aforementioned. My friends aforementioned. I don't just consider my subscribers and viewers and subscribers. They're my friends. They really are, because you guys know that you are. We all interact, and I think and I know you personally. I mean, that's how I genuinely feel, and it makes me so happy. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right, if that makes sense. Okay, and Tracy from her YouTube name is from Tracy with Love. Definitely recommend subscribing to Tracy. We've been friends going on 3 months now, I would say. Wouldn't you say, Tracy? I think so. I will link her everything down below. She's a fantastic creator. And Rennie Mitchell, Australian Vlogs, in my failed live stream last night, we were talking. She actually came up in the topic of conversation because Rennie Mitchell Australian Vlogs. Rennie Mitchell from Rennie Mitchell Australian Vlogs, I guess you can say it that way, that sounds better, was mentioning how she found From Tracy with Love, or Tracy from Tracy with Love, on my channel, and she's so glad that she did, because she's amazing, a creator, and we gushed about her for like at least 2 or 3 minutes. But unfortunately, the audio file part of it was corrupted, so the world will never get to see that live stream, unfortunately, and I hate that. But love you, Tracy, whenever you see this. And Stephanie, you've only commented on one video so far, but you left an amazing comment that was constructive criticism that I genuinely appreciated, and that I needed to hear right at that moment. I don't know how you knew that, or if you even knew that you knew that, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining the crazy Stephen Owsley II Club, where you all come in first. And last but not least is Bubble Pins. You are also relatively new to my channel. I think I've commented on 3 videos. I did a little bit of comment research, I guess you could say, before I went, before I before I started filming this, before did this makeup look, before I started filming this section of the vlog, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the last section. I think I served my purpose. My tooth is still aching tremendously. Once again, shout out to everybody that I mentioned, and thank you so much for being my friend, and thank you so much for being more than just a viewer and subscriber. I hope that you guys never doubt that my gratitude runs so true and so deep for you guys, and it always will. And I hope that you guys are here for the long run, because I'm here for the long run, for you and slash with you. But no, my tooth, my dry socket is better because I got the right medicine, or because the weather is weird and it's only 60-something degrees outside, which it's too cold to not have the little heater on, because if I breathe that cold air into the dry socket, it's just like it defeats the purpose of even using the Red Cross stuff with the eugenol oil, like I mentioned in the vlog earlier. And so it's like I have to keep turning the space heater off and on and off and on, because it's too hot and it's too cold, and it's too hot and it's too cold, and um, it must be a really, 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 oh, poor Jed, he's so tired. But no, it must be a really, 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 really freaking badly exposed nerve in that dry socket, because I've had several before, and they've never been this painful. And the Red Cross eugenol oil stuff only lasts like maybe an hour and a half tops, and that's full-time medication, which you would think, and that's also using maximum strength Orajel. And like for instance, this time last year when I had a dry socket on the right side of my mouth instead of the left side of my mouth, like just when um, I would use the same exact stuff, and it completely like cured it for a good solid 3 to 4 hours, and that's why it says you only have to use it 4 times a day. But I've already used it 3 times a day, which isn't nearly as bad, seeing as like it is now 12:03 a.m. And I believe I started the vlog right whenever I woke up around 7:30 or 8:15 or something like that. I believe I said the time, but regardless, that's beside the point. I'm going off at a tangent. I'm beginning to rant and ramble, but it seemed to last a lot longer. The effects of the curing the like not curing it, but temporarily relieving the pain and the toothache aspect of it. But as soon as I put this ring light and my phone down and I end this vlog, I'm going to actually go bite on another cotton ball, and I'm just going to hold it in my mouth. Speaking of Chrissy, she gave me some advice and said that to keep it in your mouth for like an hour, and just leave it there. And then, like obviously like in between meals and stuff, and when you don't have to like you're already hydrated and you can drink a beverage, etc. But I'm going to take her advice and do so. So, and maybe if I do that, at least it'll last for the entire hour, and then maybe another hour and a half after that. That's my goal. That's what I'm planning. But I'm really excited about the Halloween season. Does my makeup look give you chills? Does it send chills down your spine, just like my Fenty highlighter on my lip and on my cheeks? I hope that it does. I hope you like this vest, because it means a whole freaking lot to me. I'm very nostalgic when it comes to things sometimes, but once again, I love you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Even if I forgot to mention you, I'm so sorry if I did. That doesn't mean you're any less appreciated in the comment section and as a viewer. And obviously I couldn't mention you unless you've commented, because I don't know that you as a viewer. But no pressure to comment. But I would love to get to know you. But last but not least, I love you guys so much for watching, and until next second, thanks that you all come in. That you come in first. Happy early Halloween and a Vlogmas. Mwah!